Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jake, and you are tuning into the Talks and Crocs podcast. I almost said the Hive Jive, but that's one of my favorite podcasts to listen to. I'm your host, and we have a different situation going on. We don't have Dalton with us here tonight. He's busy, but we have 3 co-hosts with us. I keep forgetting that I've got this here. I'm trying to do a little camera recording as well with a switcher thing. We have Chris over here.
Hello.
And we flip it. We have Stacy and my wife, Shawnee. Stacy is Chris's wife. And this is episode 1 of season 2. I do need to apologize because I did not say in the last season that we were kind of stopping for the summer. We all got super busy and had a bunch of camps going on. So, I don't know. How's everyone doing today?
Stellar.
Good. Pretty good.
Pretty good. I'm still trying to figure out this whole camera switching thing here. My phone's flashing me. All right, well, we can start off like we would normally do. I know you and Stacy have listened to the podcast. Sean has listened to it as well. Let's start off with the Happy Crappy. I'm going to allow the first, I guess, co-host of this podcast to go ahead. Should we let the ladies first, or you want to go first?
Absolutely, they should go first.
Happy Crappy. Who wants to go first?
You want to go first? You want me to go?
You can go.
I can go?
Yeah.
Give me that honor?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, my happy for the week is that I'm done driving to Trenton. And my crappy for the week is that I had to drive to Trenton because it's like 7.5 hours round trip.
No.
So
That's far. One of my buddies from my unit lives in Trenton. Remember Shawnee Cookie? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where him and his wife live.
I remember.
yeah, it was a long drive. I had to do it on Tuesday. I usually do that like on a Friday, but they were having some weird problems and I had to replace a workstation. So I went out there early to get it done. So I'm a little tired.
So was your whole day basically driving?
Most of it. I was only out there for like 2 hours. I stopped for lunch on the way back.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. Yeah, very long day.
Yuck.
Yeah.
All right. Mrs. Gaspari, Mrs. Gasparagus, what's your happy crappy?
Asparagus.
Yeah. For the week.
I should have been thinking about this before. No, I can't. I'm blank.
You want to pass it on? Or are you good? Chris started that, by the way.
Pass.
All right, Mr. Chris.
My happy is we have some house guests, and they're foster cats, and we're going to find them happy homes. So I'm excited to spend time with them.
Don't look at me like that, Jacob.
Are you guys looking for a cat?
He keeps trying to
I've wanted
convince
one.
me to get a cat.
We've got a really good one.
Is she really good with dogs?
It's
he.
a boy, but he is good with dogs as long as the dogs aren't going to chase him. So
I think there'd have
That's
to be
what I don't know. Is it how our dogs are with cats?
Ooh, he's pretty. Our dogs would have to get like used to him, and the Jack Russell and him would probably have to like come to an agreement kind of situation, like the Tomcat that visits our place, and it did. They fought each other once, and now they just kind of stay clear of each other.
I almost think they fought each other more than once, and they finally got to like a truce where they leave each other alone.
I could see that. All right, so you're fostering kitties?
Mm-hmm. And my crappy is I'm a little bit tired, but that's meh.
Meh. It's kind of a way of life once you hit the age of 30, I think,
yeah.
in my opinion. I'm just always tired. Mm-hmm. It's like I'm the Hulk. That's the secret cap. I'm always tired. Are you ready yet, honey?
Instead of I'm always angry.
I'm always tired. Call me Caffeine Man.
Sleepy Hulk.
Let's see. Happy. I would say my happy is probably just kind of a general thing that I've started doing lately is just like waking up and immediately going into Thanksgiving mode. Feel like I'm thankful for this day.
Turkey. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cranberry sauce.
Wrong Thanksgiving.
the other Thanksgiving, like Thanksgiving to God.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like just like starting my day that way has made me have a more positive outlook and just be pretty much happier in general, more peaceful. So that's been good. Crappy. I don't feel like I ever have enough time at home.
Oh, that's the truth.
So
I agree.
I feel like I fall behind on so many different things at home because we're so busy running here, there, and everywhere, and I don't see it slowing down.
Oh, heck no.
So, but it's good.
Yeah, definitely not slowing down. My happy is season 2 has started, and I've been like super anxious about this all summer long. Just ask Shawnee. I've been real worried this whole time about how it's going to go, what's going to happen, am I going to do the right thing? So yeah, I'm excited to be back in this. My crappy for the week, I don't know. Dalton's not here. So not where the Cinco isn't here right now, I guess. I don't know what you'd call that. What is the word for five? The Fab Five. I guess maybe. So yeah, started this back up. I've got all the equipment going. That took a little bit to do. I promise I'll get better next time, guys.
Well, now that you've set it all up once, it'll be easier every other time after that.
Well, then I think I really needed to get another bag because holy cow, carrying that into work and out of work was a pain in the butt. That's a long distance to go from my car all the way through the factory to my desk.
Yeah.
I didn't want to leave it outside. I didn't want to have these electronics sitting in the heat. I mean, I thought it was going to be hotter than it was, but whatever.
It was still hot.
Yeah.
It's only 80s, but did you see the weather for the next few days for
Yeah.
like the week?
Yeah, it's supposed to get really hot.
105 is what I saw.
Yeah. From Saturday through Tuesday, I think.
Yeah.
Want to go golfing?
No. I don't envy those golfers at this moment.
You want to go work on a construction site or stand out in the middle of the road and hold a road sign? Hold a sign at a...
I've driven by those guys and given them Gatorades before.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to do this whole camera switching thing when other people are talking besides me.
That's going to take some getting used to, I think.
Oh, yes. It would be nice if eventually we could have like just some person sitting off to the side
You need
over
a
there.
producer.
A producer is
Yeah.
that the right word? Producer
Yeah.
person?
Yeah, a producer.
Producer person, somebody from the church that listens. Because I know there's a few people from the church. You want to be a producer person, let me know. I'll let you run the... Let me switch it back to me. Run the iPad.
Yeah, hold it up while they can't see it.
Yeah, while it's looking at you guys.
Run the iPad. And we're just looking over there like, ooh. Like, what are they looking at?
Just nothing in the air.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so I know we have a Discord now. I forget what it's called. I think just Talks and Crocs.
I think it's just Talks
I think it's
and Crocs.
Talks and Crocs too.
So if you guys want to join in on that, you can certainly hop in there. There's some public... Excuse me, my goodness, I drank some Mountain Dew. There's some public stuff on there that y'all can post questions, discuss things, what have you. Of course, there's the YouTube and all that. Y'all can hop on, and we're on Podbean and all that such. But let's keep moving forward. I think what I wrote on there was after we did our Happy Crappies, we just talk about kind of what we want to see about getting out of this podcast for this season. Did anybody think about it?
I wasn't on the podcast, but a couple of episodes last time.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like having those deeper conversations would be really helpful. Like, I don't know. Because that's not really something that I've experienced a lot of besides like in Bible study. And we just joined that
Yeah.
a few months ago. So having those deeper conversations is really meaningful.
Especially with other people and not just me over here being all super loud and where you and I are talking about things and we just put my ideas out there. Having everybody else involved as well is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Getting the different ideas going. Looks like you want to read something, Chris?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm agreeing with her, but you're totally right on the task of what you said you wanted to do on the Discord. So keep
Okay.
on keeping on.
Now, one thing I forgot to mention before we started this, these mics are directional. So talking right into the end is the ideal spot.
Fair enough.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. Anyone else have any thoughts on what they kind of want to get out of this, or what they want to give or input or help others with?
I think it would be good if we can take questions from people.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
start answering
That'd be fun.
questions.
And
I don't know, email submissions or
Yeah.
comments, questions from people at church or outside of church.
yeah, and like maybe we need to be more diligent about checking everywhere that it's posted to see if there are comments.
Well, and I've been looking. We haven't got anything on the email yet, on Facebook or YouTube, question-wise or anything. So
Okay.
we have. If people want to use Discord, we have that, or just shoot us an email. Talks the letter N Crocs, as in. Hold on a second. What I'm wearing on my feet currently. Yes, I do wear Crocs on this. It's Talks and Crocs. That's what I'm doing. talksandcrocs@gmail.com. Shoot us questions, whatever. We'll try to tackle them, research what we can, and discuss it all.
So now I'm going to have to make a bunch of fake accounts and shoot questions at you.
Do it.
Sweet.
It's okay. All the animals have their own email address. We'll just
Sure.
use those.
What?
Yes.
Your cats have email addresses?
So does the dog.
Hey, they have important
ask
questions we have
why?
to cover.
So that they could all have Pokemon Go accounts.
Oh,
They want to shop too, so you're going to have emails for that.
that is cheating.
Fair.
Not.
Is that how you have multiple
Yeah.
accounts going? That I've seen?
Yeah.
They want to play. They told us. It's only fair.
Yeah, Esther's account is over 40 now.
Yeah.
And now you're working on Roscoe's account.
Oh man. So who am I always like fighting in the gyms at? Which account is that?
Is it yellow?
I think so. Yeah,
That's Esther's.
that's Esther's.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
You need to get on there, Sean, and get Pokemon Go going.
No.
Why not?
Because I already waste enough time on my phone.
I mean, I just got my Dragonite, so I'm super excited about that.
Ooh,
I know.
sounds fancy.
Just don't pull up his. You'll probably have like 30 of them.
I probably do.
Oh, yeah. And like 12 shinies.
Yes. That's fair. I mean, I can look, but I'm not going to. Yeah.
All right, so maybe we should reiterate also what this podcast is supposed to be about.
Yeah, do that, Jake.
What's it supposed to be about, Jacob?
What is this? Why are we here?
So it's kind of just like a talk show podcast, kind of where we keep it Christian based, and we'll discuss things from the Bible or questions we have dealing with life, basically, and hopefully get some people on too as guests that either have questions or just have questions about Christianity in general. I'd be totally fine with answering anything really. You're just staring.
I am interested.
So yeah, a talk show where we talk about anything and everything and keep it Christian based and hopefully not let out a cuss word or two, because we do have a clean rating right now on Apple and Podbean.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm glad for that clean rating. If you don't, they start like not putting you out there more.
So I can say fire truck.
Yay. We love fire trucks.
Well, golly cheese, guys.
Cheese and crackers.
Right?
We are in
Cheese
Dalton's
and
office. Oh, cheese and sprinkles?
Isn't that what the girl on Rio says? She's from Wisconsin.
Oh,
Cheese and
yeah.
sprinkles.
Heck, she's weird.
She's awesome. Don't even.
All right. Anyone got anything else on that? What they might want to get out of this or put out there?
I think if we could find somebody who might want to come on the podcast that's not necessarily a Christian and ask questions, I think that'd be neat.
Oh,
yeah.
I would
I'm pretty-
love that.
Or new Christians,
Yeah. That'd be
Like-
Or
cool.
new
Um,
Christians, yeah.
like our nephew.
Oh, get Jasper on here.
Any
Yeah.
questions he's got.
I would love that.
That's
honestly.
Let's make that happen.
Yeah.
Because there was that first night. What was it? Was it a Wednesday night? During Super Kids
That we brought
Camp.
him? Or
No, it was during Super Kids Camp.
okay.
And gosh, I hope he doesn't mind me sharing this, but he was asking all sorts of questions and decided, like, I want to be baptized. And you had that really deep conversation with him about, like, what it means to be baptized, like, going all in depth. And he had
Oh, yeah.
so many questions, and you showed him The Chosen, and it was a great experience.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I was choking up the whole time I was describing everything because I was talking about the death of Jesus, what it meant, how horrible it was, how he died, and
Yeah.
lots of stuff. Well, it was mainly because John Tash asked a question about like, they had everybody bow their heads, I think, and raise your hand if you want to get to know Jesus more. And I saw him raise his hand out there in the crowd. I'm talking, I should have the camera on me. Saw him raise his hand out there in the crowd. So driving home, I turned around to him like, you want to get baptized? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, do you know what it means? No. So I just went this whole 20-some minute deal. And then we got back to the house and kept going on it for probably a good hour and a half.
Yeah, you guys were still talking when I went to sleep, so.
And all I could say then is I wish I had that much confidence when I did the children's ministry night when I taught the death of Jesus, or tried to. But I'll tell you what, teaching kids is something different.
It is.
Yeah,
It definitely is.
for sure.
Speaking of the
Speaking of,
conferences, we didn't talk. I got my view of the Rise conference. I know you were there, Chris. Mm-hmm. What did you think of the Rise conference? That's the one we do with the high schoolers and stuff.
I think I did sound on that. So.
No, you didn't do sound on that. You were there for a few.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm thinking of a different conference.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. It was neat. It was really cool to watch the youth band perform for the teens, and
Yeah, they did good.
Yeah. It was just overall such a good deal.
Yeah, we had the guys from what church is that? They came in and did the lights and the
King of Kings.
yeah, King
Yep.
of Kings. I always forget the name of that church. I have a hard time remembering. I'm like, it has something to do with kings, but I don't remember what the name of it is. I'm so bad with names.
so is Jacob.
Oh, I'm extremely bad with names, but I'm great with faces. So I'm like, hey, you. I remember you from 9 months ago, but I don't know what the heck your name is.
See, I'm okay with faces, but I'm really bad with names. So sometimes I'll think that person looks vaguely familiar, but I have no idea who they are or where I know them from.
What's bad is when you haven't seen somebody in years, but you knew them when you did know them,
Yeah.
and you get their name wrong. That's kind of
Didn't
embarrassing.
that just happen to you recently? Somebody you graduated with?
Yeah, he got my name wrong.
But he came with you all confidently talking to you?
He said,
That's
hi,
pretty
Shannon.
funny.
And I was like, it's Shawnee.
Did he turn red?
No, it's fine.
Well, that's not as funny.
No, it's more funny when it's me getting embarrassed.
Oh.
I have a lot of compassion for people that can't remember names. So when somebody's like, I'm so sorry, I can't remember your name, I'm like, it's fine. I can't remember your name either.
For the record, Jasper said that he'd love to be on the podcast.
Oh, what, did you just shoot him a Snapchat?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm the networking guy. That's what I do.
Well, last Friday, he got in the truck. He's like, can I just go over to their house? He really likes you guys a lot.
We would love to have him over. So maybe the next time he comes up this way.
Yeah, we're not doing, well, no, we're having our game night tomorrow night. So,
Right.
I don't know, probably won't be going to go get him. I don't know.
That is up to you.
Oy. Because
I
I think
don't
they're
know
doing
who
another
else is
youth
showing
night
up.
tomorrow night, aren't they?
Yeah. Did you talk to him about either?
No.
Because I did talk to him about Willow's End.
Did you?
Yeah.
Willow's End. That's our tabletop game. Dalton and I talked about that last season. By the way, if you guys recognize those other two voices, Stacy and Chris, that's because they were on one episode?
One episode, yeah.
One episode last
Yeah.
season where I cried a little. It happens, though. So we did
I cry all the time now.
I do a little bit, yeah. So, children's conference. I guess I could bring that up. The one we did here?
The Super Kids Camp?
Super Kids Camp. That's what it is. How'd that go for you, Shawnee?
For me? It was great. I was it was a crafts, more like puzzles and crafts station. And Chris did Legos, and I also did Legos one day because we thought it was going to rain. But no, it was great. There was definitely a lot more engagement on some days than others, but overall it went really well, and it was great to see all of these kids being so engaged and having fun.
Which punishment did you hate the most, Chris?
Maybe explain that a little bit.
Okay, there's a boy representative and a girl representative for the super church portion of the camp. And the boys and the girls are encouraged to bring pennies. We weigh the pennies. Whichever side loses has a punishment. They call it the wheel of misfortune. And they spin it, and there's a number of punishments on there. I think the punishment that I didn't like the most was the one that I didn't get to do. Because I didn't get to do it.
The Raisin Cane smoothie.
Yes. I brought that up. I'm like, I want to do a cane smoothie because I've been wanting to do that. I worked at Raisin Canes, and I wanted to do it there. My boss was like, you can't do that with our blender, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. And I was going to do it on the sly and not tell him and wash the blender out. But the lady got it, and she took sips of it, and I was like, give me, I'll do it.
She looked like she was gonna throw up.
It wasn't that bad.
I don't know if I could have done it.
I drank this much of it.
I don't think I could do it. I think the texture would make me gag.
Yes, the texture.
I'm not so worried about the flavors because I mix all kinds of random stuff together.
True.
I don't care, but as far as the texture, yeah.
I think that's usually my deal too, is the texture with things. Like I can't eat just raw apples unless they're Vala's apples. I love Vala's. They just taste amazing.
Juicy.
Extra juicy, extra delicious. But yeah, the texture things I can't deal with at all.
So you might like Fuji. They're really juicy too.
Fuji apples? My mind went to Fuji Steakhouse.
I'm like, yeah, I love Fuji's.
Yeah, sushi, let's do it.
Fuji apples are my favorite. They're really juicy.
I like Fuji's and Galas. Honey Crisp are good. They're all very, very sugary, sweet.
Yeah.
So do Japanese beetles.
Yes, they do.
I absolutely hate Japanese beetles. They killed, what is it? I planted basically a small orchard.
Yes.
We had 5 apple trees?
We had 5 apple trees, 2 peach trees, 2 nectarine trees, 2 cherry trees, and everything died except for the nectarines because of the Japanese beetles.
That's a bummer.
That stinks.
Yeah.
So why is it that we always get evil killer bugs from Japan? We noticed that we got the Japanese giant hornet or
The murder hornet.
the murder hornets.
Oh yeah, I remember murder hornets. That was 2020.
This is just the first wave of the kaiju. It's the mini kaijus.
I don't think Shani knows what that is.
No.
Kaijus are giant monsters. Kaiju is a word from Japanese. That's basically like giant monster. Yeah.
Isn't that what they did on Pacific Rim?
Yeah,
That's
that's what
exactly
they
where they
called
took it from. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's in Japanese myth lore
Well,
too.
yes, but that's where Pacific Rim took the term from.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Never seen it, but I want to.
You should. It's awesome.
I saw like little bits of it on TikTok today.
The second one's fun too.
Yeah. You like watching giant robots beat up giant monsters?
Yeah.
Watch
Yeah,
that movie.
probably would.
Yeah.
Fun.
So they reminded me of Gundams. I don't know if you know what
Yeah.
Gundams
Oh, yeah, I know
are.
what
but
Gundams
yeah.
are.
Yeah.
They reminded me of Gundam, and that was my favorite show besides Pokemon. I'd get home, I'd watch Pokemon, and then I'd stay up late to get onto Toonami to watch Gundam.
Yeah. Gundam.
Gundam Wing.
Yeah, the difference
Perfect.
between those bots and the Gundams is that you have to have 2 pilots in the, what do they call them, Jaegers?
Yes.
Which
They stole that from Gundam, straight up.
the two
I would not be
pilots?
surprised.
No, the Jaeger thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jaeger's hunter in German, so
Yeah.
that's where the term came from.
Jägermeister. Is that
Yes.
why there's a deer?
It's a the hunt master. Yeah.
Huh.
Let's learn something new.
I didn't know that at all.
You guys kept saying Gundam, and I was thinking.
Oh, Gungam style.
Gundam style.
That's why I'm over here dancing.
Anyone have like any topic they want to discuss? I know this is going to probably be a short podcast, which is whatever, but
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. You're just like the easiest one for me to see straight across.
Fair enough.
Do you have a topic, Chris?
I'm thinking about one.
Let's all just stare at him. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, if I had my phone, I could bring up a whole bunch of topics that I've written down over the past few weeks, but that's currently being used as a camera. Hopefully soon I'll get another phone or something to use as a camera.
Ooh, I got one.
Ooh, here we go.
Do you have a favorite Bible, and is there a story about your favorite, like literal favorite Bible, like one that you read from, a literal, not an app version? And is there a story why it's your favorite, or why? Yeah.
I have a favorite Bible, but I don't have it anymore.
Tell us the story. That's why we're here.
My favorite Bible was my first study Bible that I bought because I bought it with my own money. It was like $50. It was leather bound. It was a New King James. I think it was a MacArthur study Bible. And I read that Bible so much that the pages started falling out, and then it was finally time where I'd lost pages and I couldn't really use it anymore. So yeah, it finally went to the trash, but I used it for years.
Nice.
But it was the first Bible that I bought myself. So that was my favorite Bible that I've ever owned.
I have one.
okay.
It's actually out in my car right now.
Is this the big one you smacked me with last night?
No, that was a different one. that was the first Bible I ever received. It's hardcover.
Yeah, I know.
Accidentally dropped it on his head.
Yeah.
Kinda
She
felt
says accidentally.
It was pretty much an accident.
Pretty much.
I mean, you were laying on one of my arms. There's only so much reach I've got.
So that's why I got some sleep. You just smacked me in the head with that, and the next you know, I'm waking up. Okay, sorry to interrupt.
That was a different one. No, my giant study Bible that's large print. It's probably like, however big that is, like 4 inches. I don't know. 3.5, 4 inches.
Looks like 9 to me, but yeah, go ahead.
So anyway,
Sorry.
that one is currently my favorite. I have not had a study Bible before, and just the amount of like different insights, and it's the Life Application Bible. So like how these different stories, proverbs, parables, whatever, can apply to your life today is really helpful for me, because there would be some things that I'd read and be like, okay, but what does this mean for me today?
Yeah.
How can this affect people's lives today? And having that extra bit at the bottom has been really cool. And it's large print, which is why it's so big.
It's massive.
But yeah, so that one's currently my favorite.
Mr. Chris.
Oh, I thought you were going to go next.
Oh, I mean,
Blah, blah.
the one that I read out of the most, honestly, is from my phone, but I do have my NLT that I love. It's sitting in my car right now, actually. I need to finish putting tabs in it. Dalton put me onto the NLT, but yeah, it's just one I bought myself, but I use my phone the most just because I listen to it on audio. There's no stories. No real thing to it, yeah.
Well, and I got another one that I haven't really played with much, but it's the filament enabled one. So it's like you have the filament app on your phone and you're supposed to be able to scan any page, and it would have like all of your study applications in the filament app. And I haven't really explored it yet.
That's
but
interesting.
I'm interested in how that works.
That's cool.
So
Story time.
I posed this question because I have basically a two-part to this question.
Uh-oh.
My first Bible I got when I was probably like 10. It was a leather bound. I think it was Living Word. And it was given to me. I couldn't even tell you who gave it to me. But I had that Bible for forever. I think 2 years ago I had the incident. The incident is I had said Bible in my trunk, and a gallon of transmission fluid managed to get poured on it.
Oh, man.
So that Bible, was no longer usable.
No.
Fortunately, my mom approached me like 6 months ago and said, "Hey, I've got a Bible that your dad used to read from. Do you want it?" And I said, "Sure, let me look at it." And she's like, "This Bible's really cool because a former pastor of ours also used it and gave it to my dad. And there's a dedication from this pastor to my dad in it. So I'm like, I love this Bible now. So I'm kind of grateful that that happened to my Bible, even though I wanted to keep that Bible.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's also got a lot of notes in
A
it.
lot of notes
Yeah, it's really
from
cool.
both of them. It's really neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Switching the camera back and forth here.
Keep seeing the light come on the
Yeah.
Oh, is your light turning on
Oh,
too?
yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
Flashes
hey,
you.
I'm looking at you.
Hi.
You said you had a 2-part thing to that? Or?
That was the two parts.
Oh, that was
two
the
separate
2-part.
Bibles.
Oh, 2 separate parts. My mind was like, you got a second part to the question?
Nope, that's it.
That's it.
I'm talking to Jasper about Willow's End right now.
Oh, man.
You're going to have to go get him.
I can get him.
Well,
I can get him.
You have to clear that with
yeah,
his
but
mom.
you have to set up as well.
Well,
I mean,
If
what
I-
time are we doing Willow's now?
I think it's 6 or 7, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it'd probably be easier for me to go get him.
6:30?
I don't remember. It's been so long since we've had
6:30
a...
is right.
Ooh, look at you over there.
Haha,
Oh,
remembering
star
things.
pupil.
Got this.
Sorry. Yeah. Anyone else have anything to think about or discuss, talk about anything that happened this week that you read about, listened?
I've been using the YouVersion Bible app a lot this week.
Yeah.
Well, the last like 7 or 8 days since the church added it, they added their
Yep.
their thing on there.
Yeah,
did
Holly
not
told
do
you
it.
about that, Shawnee.
No, I added it as my church.
Oh, okay.
What?
Have they been posting stuff?
Well, I think there's only one Bible study that's like shared on their page, but I haven't used the YouVersion Bible app since like 2016, and they've changed it a lot. Now you have like daily streaks to keep track of how much you're reading, and then they have this little like mini devotion that's like a refresh streak. It's got like a little video from one of the pastors from one of the churches that posts stuff.
Okay.
And then it's got some little scripture readings and prayers and stuff like that. And then it's got like a little prayer time. So it's like a 10-15 minute thing that you can do every day. So it's kind of helped me
Nice.
read a little bit more.
That's,
Neat.
I should get into that more.
Yeah, it's neat.
Well, I use that app all the time.
I know you do.
I know I'm screenshotting all the time, either sending it to you or posting
Posting
it
it
on
on
Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah, and you can share you can like create little images for the verse of the day.
Yeah.
You can share it on your feed in there.
Yeah,
and
I
you
have.
can download them.
I think I've got 3 of those that I made this week.
Yeah, I was like going through and just friending people from church.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, if you
When I joined, there was only like 5 other people.
yeah, when I joined there were like 25, so I was just like
Yeah.
going through and friending people that I knew, and then some of them I don't know, so I was just like, well, if they send me a friend request, I'll accept it, but I don't know everybody, so I was like,
Fair enough.
All right.
Stacey,
Like Facebook.
remind me later. I'd like to look into that.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
I need to get better at this switching thing for when other people are talking.
I think you'll get it figured out. It's just kind of a learning curve there.
Yeah, it's a big learning curve. Right now, the app is actually free for the 2 cameras,
Oh, nice.
so that's pretty epic. But if we do more than that, eventually they want you to pay for it. But 2 seems to be pretty
Pretty
easy
good.
right now.
Yeah.
It'll just take a little bit of time editing it, getting the video matched with the sound recording from the audio mixer. All right. Well, I think this is wrapping it up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. First short little podcast episode for episode 1 is season 2. We will be more talkative later when we have more time. Sean and I have to get to a Bible study
Yeah.
at Pastor Holly's.
Yep. And our Bible studies tonight too at our house.
Correct.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but
Oh.
so far we haven't had anybody show up, so we just do a Bible
Oh.
study of the 2 of us.
Hey, that's okay too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll figure out our time intervals on how often we want to do this. I know Dawn and I did it once a week last year. I don't know if that'll work anymore with everybody. We're so busy, but
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. And
At least once a month.
Kate is looking at me. at least once a month. And I don't know. We'll discuss that on our Discord. But yeah, hop on. If you guys want to use Discord, we got the Talks and Crocs on there. We got the Facebook, the YouTube. We're on Podbean, Apple, Audible, Samsung podcasts. We're on a few other random apps that I've never heard of.
All the things.
All the things. We're there. Listen to us there. Shoot us a message. Shoot us an email, talkscrux@gmail.com. Shoot us a message on Messenger on Facebook. I don't care. Give us questions. We'll try to answer them.
TikTok, Insta.
Oh, yeah. I am on TikTok and Instagram as well. I'm actually using my personal TikTok as well as one just for the podcast. Both of them are for it right now. So, yeah. Maybe
Probably the most reliable source to get his attention will be, I would say, email.
And
Messenger or Discord.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Well, any final thoughts, everybody?
Have a blessed week.
Blessed be the fruit.
May the Lord open.
I don't think Shawnee gets that reference.
No, that's a Handmaid's Tale reference.
No, I never watched that.
It's a good show.
Or read the book.
Or read the book.
Or the second book.
Nope, none of it. I did not.
All right. Well, anyone want to lead us out in prayer on this?
Sure.
All right.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for the time that we've spent together, and we thank you for all the blessings that you bring upon us. In your holy and blessed name, amen.
Amen.
Amen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you, and I guess you'll hear us and watch us next time. See you later. We're out. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.